Engineering is just another medium. It's just another tool in the artist's palette. It's another way to express yourself, and it happens to be my favorite medium. If I encounter someone who at first doesn't understand why we would put so much time and effort and money into building the spider, I just ask them if they like it. And usually they say yes. Usually they're excited about it. And that's kind of the answer. You know, we built it because we could, and we built it because it makes life more interesting. The actual genesis of the Mondo Spider happened in 2005 for a Junkyard Wars competition, which me and a group of my friends, mostly that I met through engineering, put on every year. We invent some technical challenge, and then we spend 2 weeks. You get a 2-week lead time to research it and try and figure out how you're going to do it and hunt around the Vancouver area for junk. And then everyone brings their stuff, and we have a 48-hour build period, and everyone frantically tries to construct what they've conceived over the last 2 weeks and see if all their math is right. We built the predecessor to the Mondo Spider using door hinges and 2x4s and old bicycle parts, and it walked about 20-25 steps before one of the kids' bike cranks just sheared right in half and the thing crumbled to the ground. It inspired us. This sort of group of engineers and builders and creators was kind of galvanized by that event. And we thought, well, why not spend more than 48 hours and the $500 budget and redo this thing with proper engineering input and proper calculations and a little more development. And the product was the Mondo Spider. It was my responsibility to take that basic geometry and the various proportions and ratios that embody this 6-bar linkage and develop it into something that could carry a 1,600-pound steel beast. The engineering allows me to animate the sculptures and also build them at a scale that humans can operate and be, part of. It's one thing to make moving sculptures that are just on a table and aren't really dangerous, but when you're building machinery that's trying to communicate something and that's trying to involve a human being, it's got to be done right. So it's good to have the engineering background to make sure that doesn't go wrong. The difference between Mondo Spider, the artwork, and Mondo Spider, the Moon Explorer, is that the Mondo Spider was not motivated by commercial or pragmatic drivers. It was motivated by an urge to create a new experience. It wasn't rooted in solving a particular problem or producing certain goods or achieving a certain goal, except for its own ability to walk, really. I hope to be sort of shaking up the engineering world by demonstrating that you can do things with engineering that people maybe didn't think was in that realm or in that jurisdiction. And I always think that it's worth shaking people out of their boxes every now and then.